Hi, I'm here today to talk about humanism. Diversity is literally changing the face of our nations. We must maintain and assert our own identities while respecting others' uniqueness in our everyday lives, in our communities, and in our workforce. My goal today is to persuade you to take a more humanistic approach to everyday life situations and see that true power comes from you and your second self. Hi, I'm Tammy, and I am the happy secular human. In high school, I read a book. It was by Thomas Harris, and it was called I'm Okay, You're Okay. And it was the goal of the book was to persuade adversity and show morality doesn't have a supernatural origin, that it derives from our inner selves. It's okay to be different. Different creates diversity. Diversity creates empathy. Empathy creates respect. And that's what we all need to have for each other, is this respect. It's my goal that will lead this ladder to our future of a kind, peaceful world. It's I'm okay, you're okay. I have this belief of a forward thinking life that without theism or other special beliefs, it affirms my ability to be responsible and lead an ethical and a personal life of fulfillment and aspire to the greater good of humanity. Today, I'm going to try to explain to you the difference between humanism and theism and why we have this responsibility and how we can aspire to this progressive philosophy of life. Humanism is a worldwide view, I say, an approach to life. I would say as a humanist that God is not needed for me to be moral. The difference in theism is it's a belief in the existence of a God and that he is your creator. As a humanist, I believe humans experience rational beliefs. They coincide with critical thinking and they produce a moral code that I live by. We ask why we have to have this responsibility. Humanism is a democratic and ethical stance that affirms humans' rights and respects and gives meaning and shape to our lives. Humans are very emotional people. When we communicate, it's complex. We appeal to social fears and self-esteem. I have a devotion for this human welfare. I have a belief that humans' needs comes before religious beliefs. And I focus on seeking happiness in this life. Any belief in the end shouldn't really matter because we all have a responsibility to lead ethical lives and responsible ones at that. How can we aspire to have this progressive philosophy in life? I figure it's through self-efficacy and self-realization. We have to exhibit coping behaviors and face obstacles every day in our life. Our most basic need is for survival. And this motivates our behavior. And once this is fulfilled, we move on to the next thing. Growth does not stem from lack of desire, but to grow personally. Once the growth needs have been satisfied, you reach self-actualization. And we begin to find solutions that lead to sustainable existence and to take sole responsibility for solving the world's environmental problems through this self-realization. Some famous people that you may know that have reached that are humanism are like Aristotle, people like Albert Einstein, and let's not forget our American humanists from 2010. He won Bill Nye the Science Guy. He is a humanist. These are all very smart, educated, famous people. I do not put myself in that category, except for the position that I feel that we're more humans than we are anything else. So we have to be kind to one another and we have to understand each other. It's extremely difficult to change, I know. It's systemic. But if we open our hearts and our minds to the idea that it's our responsibility to lead ethical lives, we can aspire to create a different way of thinking simply because we all are humans. Our call to action should be to contribute to seeking this happiness for ourselves. So as humans, let's start believing that people should think freely and act in the light of reason and experience, in cooperation of others for promotion of this human happiness. After all, you are the master of your own destiny, and I'm okay and you're okay. I thank you for listening.